So, very good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in the world, watching another edition, November edition 2020 of Something for the Weekend from Martin Lynch and Sons. Hope you're all well. Just on the way to work at our showroom in Staines to do a little bit of recordings. The lads are going to do a certain... Oh, it's nice and sunny today, by the way. It's 12 degrees in London. That's not bad, is it, for November? And very still, no wind, nice and bright and sunny, as you can probably see, 'cause, there it is. Goodness me, it is rather blinding. So, lots of things to report this week, including Wouxun 2 meters and 4 meter handies are finally in. Hooray! Been waiting for these for a while now. Sorry about the big white blob on my face. That's called the sun. Can't do much about that. I suppose I could change the camera angle, but I'm not going to attempt that whilst I'm driving along, of course. So the dual band 2 and 4 meter Wouxuns are available. No doubt there's images of it being stuck up on the screen as we're talking, as I'm talking. TH-D74s are back in stock. The very popular dual band does everything. APRS, D-Star, and goodness not what else. Kenwood handheld, JVC Kenwood handheld. Tony will be giving a quick look at various products, in fact including the TH-D74, and dare I let the cat out of the bag, we've got a special offer on the Icom IC-705. You may have heard of it, we've been banging on about it for months. Finally got stock, I'm pleased to say, and had stock now for a couple of weeks. So if you do order a 705, the QRP transportable, you'll get one the following day. But we've got a very special offer on with another product. So a bundle purchase. I'm not going to mention it, I'm not going to spoil the fun. I'll let Tony or even Jonathan, one of the other guys, tell you what that is. So as you can see, I've turned up at the shop. Just going to park up, whiz in. There's Tony with smiles on his face, which is excellent. Right, so, okay, here we go then. What are we going to talk about first, Tony? I think we'll talk about one of the things I mentioned as I was driving down the road here. Finally, after 18 months, and I do believe, there it is, let you see that? I do believe I mentioned it standing in or sitting in Newlands Corner in Surrey on the Surrey Downs. We have got the new UV8 G, the 2 meter and 4 meter Wouxun. And this is what you get in the box. This is a dual band handy that we asked Wouxun to make specifically for us, and it allows full operation on 2 meter and 4 meter band rather than 2 and 70. I think we do the...
We do a 2 and 70 version as well.
2 and 70 version.
Same body and chassis.
Same body. So when you turn this little baby on, you'll see it says 144 and 66 megs. Obviously you can wind that up to 70 megs. So these are now available from stock. They include a nice heavy duty lithium ion battery on the back. As usual with Wouxun, everything is built around a die cast aluminium chassis, as you can see. And these are available from stock, although I'm quite shocked at...
We've had over 75% of the stock gone already.
I saw that.
In a few days,
we got that one right, didn't we?
Yeah, just a reminder as well, with the 2 and 4, we are shipping the programming cable with them on this first batch.
What, at $99.95?
In the price, yeah.
Okay,
so it's a special deal at the moment.
$99.95 including that. That includes the base charger, a proper UK charger, with 3-pin, not some Mickey Mouse plug-in thing on the end of it. And if you buy them from us, because we're a factory-appointed dealer from Wouxun, you'll know you've got a genuine one, because if you look on the back of that, they actually etch ML&S Limited in the body. Indeed, if you look on the packaging, it says there, imported by ML&S, because we are an official distributor and therefore repair house. Then you get the full 2-year parts and labour warranty. Buying elsewhere you may not, unless they're one of our dealers, of course, and then they are. So that's the UV8 G from Wouxun. In stock, $99.95. Deliveries £6, whatever it is, I suppose.
Yeah, we can do $5.95 shipping.
$5.95 shipping, even better. Right, the other one that is worth mentioning, sorry for disappearing off camera, is the TH-D74. There it is. Tony.
Yep, so for those of you that can remember, when this was first launched, I did a little video with Kenwood,
Yep.
which I believe is still on the Kenwood site as well. Quite a long discussion with regarding all the features, so I won't go through everything now, but plain and simple, I can power it up.
And there you have the innards of all the bits there.
Okay, so my
okay.
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead.
So
Chat, you go through. We'll swap.
So first time using this camera, so bear with me. So as you can see, nice
right
clear
up
colour
close.
display.
That's it.
And if we hit the menu function, you'll see here, basically if you can operate a smartphone, you just choose the icon that you want to do. So if we go into settings, for example, you'll see here, RX filter. And you're probably thinking, oh, hold on a minute, that's got a SSB filters. You can see CW filters.
It's general coverage receive.
Well, yeah, exactly. So the whole point is it's general coverage receive and it's a multi-mode receive as well. So CW, SSB, all fine on all bands as well.
GPRS,
GPRS, D-Star, and the D-Star sounds.
So what they've done is they've taken the TH, but it hasn't got SSB on it, has it?
It does on receive.
It does on receive.
It does on receive.
So really, so if you remember the TH-D F7.
F7, yeah.
Sorry, TH-F7. Everybody loved those because it was completely unique. It was the only 277 dual bander with SSB on it.
Yeah.
And they've gone and stuck it.
You'll find the difference between this and the F7. If you've got an original F7, this is the upgrade to do without a doubt because the filtering is amazing. Marco used to work at Kenwood, as we know.
Yeah.
He used to run one of these in the car.
He did.
Onto just a small whip antenna listening to SSB and CW. It's just
he's
amazing.
Keen. He's keen,
He
Mark.
is keen.
What about, I suppose it's going to be the Wouxun. We do like Wouxun, and the reason being we scouted around all the Chinese manufacturers and we still maintain Wouxun along with TYT and Anytone are probably the best of the bunch, without question. We've been selling the Pro Pack, the UV9K Pro Pack. I do apologise for the noise. It does make a right racket. That's the UV9. This is the latest version. I think when we first started selling these, it was a UV.
It was a UV1.
5, 6, 2, 3, I can't remember. 6, I've lost them all. The reason we like the Pro Packs and the reason you all like the Pro Packs is that you get an unbelievable amount of accessories, which unfortunately they've all fallen out, so I can try and pick it up there, but this is just some of it. Belt clips, batteries, the radio itself, and then lift this up. Oh Christ, and yet there's more. You've got remote microphones, programming leads, you've got battery eliminators for the car, chargers for the car, all the software and everything else, I mentioned that. Speaker microphone, I do believe. Yep, speaker microphone and also an earpiece microphone, over-ear microphone, everything.
Which is nice as well, adapters.
So even adapters. Yeah, so you don't even need to buy the adapters.
What I will say to help Gary out as well, the lovely Gary.
Yeah, Gary, our customer service manager.
Is,
Gary Spires.
If you're downloading the software, make sure you download from the website, so you always get a current version of it.
I don't actually know why they stick CD. I mean, the Chinese in certain areas are a little bit behind. Who on earth sends out a piece of kit with a CD in it anymore? Don't, because it's never going to be as up to date as the software off the website, which I do believe is a link on our website, so you don't even have to go looking for it. Before even those little screws, was that out of there?
Yeah, it was out there.
It was out there.
Saved us a call.
Okay, good. Don't want to have somebody ringing up and saying I didn't get my screws. So that's the Pro Pack, the UV9K, 270 SEMS.
5 watts on the
5 watts output, wideband receive, etc., etc.
Airband 8.33 receive as well.
That was the 9K bit, wasn't it?
Yeah, 9K
so if you're into airband monitoring, you can use that with the step sizes. Right, the last thing I'm going to say, because we have got, I think, some more presentations, haven't we?
We've got
sort of Jonathan doing one.
So Jonathan will be doing one.
IC-705. You know the 705, may have heard of it. Have we mentioned it before? I think we might have done. Right, 705, and without question the best-selling accessory, bar our tripods, incidentally, which you can flash that up on the screen, Henry, when I mentioned tripod. is the MAT tuner. These two, you've worked out a little bundle
together.
deal, I understand.
Yeah, we've done a little bundle deal. Again, limited time only. It's the best way to do it.
Yeah, well, only because we're running out of them.
Exactly.
I understand. We're okay for 705s. Yeah, we've actually got stock of 705s.
We've got stocks of 705, so no problem there. But yeah, if you buy the 705 with the mAT-705 tuner as well, we're going to be doing it for $14.49.95. But you have to buy them together. So
well,
much the same as we did the deal with the rucksack, etc.
Yeah, that's 70 quid off.
It's about £70 off, yeah. Nice, so it's a huge saving at the moment. So again,
okay, so
I'm going to show the tuning.
Yeah, I mean you've seen this already anyway, but I do love MAT stuff. When I first showed MAT 3-4 months ago, that's the tuner. 10-to-1 tuning range, internal battery power. Yes, you actually fit a PP3 battery in this. Do remember to turn it off when you finish using it. Latching relays with internal memory, so it goes through all the bands, learns all the frequencies. No, it doesn't forget it when you take the battery out and put a new battery in, obviously. It goes without saying. Comes with the interface lead for the 705. So the pair at $14.49.95.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, better put that back in the box. That's it from me. Anything else you want to add to anything?
No, just mainly to say that obviously the store is open, not the showroom, but the store is open. So, as Martin said, we can take your phone calls for orders, no problem there. And again, just general questions, if you need to give us a call. If you're at home, you've just purchased an item, you're not too sure.
Ring us.
Yeah, ring. That's what we're here for. That's what the guys are here for.
We don't send the kit to you and not answer your phone calls. We've got customer service manager Gary's, we've mentioned. We've now got, I've actually lost count, it's either 5 or 6 engineers because there's a new chap starting with us on Monday.
There is.
And we'll probably have him appear next week, all the way from Romania, is it?
He is Romanian, yeah.
So he'll be starting with us Monday. So it does make a big difference having backup and support in the store.
Before we go, can I just remind you, don't forget on Saturdays we do a live feed on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. And well, I'll see you on Saturday because I'm working this Saturday.
I won't. No. That's it. I'm off.
Take care.
Cheerio.
Bye.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Martin Lynch & Sons. My name's John, 2E0EZK. This afternoon we're going to discuss the AOR DV10, which is a handheld scanner which covers from 100 kilohertz up to 1.3 gigahertz. With the added functionality, it will decode the digital modes, DMR, D-Star, Fusion, and many others. Also, we do have a special offer this weekend, which I will go into later at the end of the video. And now we're going to look inside the box and see what you get. First of all, there's a bag on the top with some brochures. You have an SD card, micro for the handheld, and you have the caddy if you want to use it on obviously a laptop or a PC to store or recover the information. So you get the manual. Always suggest you read that. You get a variable telescopic antenna for multibands. You get a pre-resonant antenna for the airband only, which is very important. You don't get a lot of those with communication receivers. You get a UK to Euro plug adapter. You get a belt clip. You get an in-charge DC cable to operate it in the car and to charge. You get a desktop charger, which the in-car charger can be used for as well. You get the wall charger, which is obviously you'll use with the UK plug when in the UK, or when abroad you can use it as is. You get the communication handheld receiver itself. You get a dry cell battery eliminator to obviously use with batteries when the rechargeable battery is not available or you need a backup. And you get the lithium battery pack as well. So you get a lot supplied. Normally when you buy handhelds you have to buy accessories, but with the AOR you get more in the box at the point of purchase. Okay, let's turn on the handheld communication receiver and power it on. Goes up into startup menu, and then it goes to civil aviation airband starter the frequency. Like I said earlier, it's important to read the manual, but if you press the menu button, and you can navigate using these arrows, various configuration settings. Go into configuration, you can adjust the bleep, the volume, contrast, backlight, squelch, RF gain, sound gain adjust, power, save, mode, auto region, USA, but obviously that can be changed. But like I said, it's important to read the manual to know that you can actually operate this handheld to its full potential. To clear off the menu, just press clear, back to the frequencies. Very easy to operate, very well designed, sits in your hand really nice, easy D2MF keyboard to enter frequencies directly. And obviously you've got BNC aerial there, and you have your SD card holder there. Even got a little light that actually shows how to put the SD card in if you're in a low lit area. You can store information on there, and IQ information which can be replayed back with some software which is free online. Hope you enjoyed the video and the unboxing of the unit and the brief demonstration of operating the radio. Obviously, like I said at the beginning, we are doing a special offer this weekend. We're doing this communication receiver for £939, plus you'll get free shipping as well if you order it this weekend. Have a good weekend, stay safe, thank you.
Hi, I'm Jonathan, and today we're going to have a quick look at this TYT TH-9800, which might look familiar to some people. It is a VHF UHF radio covering the 10 metre, 6 metre, 2 metre and 7 centimetre amateur bands, 50 watts out on 10.6 and 2, 40 watt output power on 70 SEMS. Two independent VFOs means that you can be listening on two frequencies at the same time. Now you could have those both set up on the same band should you wish. It also supports full duplex, so if you're receiving on one band, say you're receiving here on 2 meters, you can be transmitting on 70 SEMS at the same time. Worth bearing in mind that 10 meters and 6 meters can only be used on the left-hand VFO, and you've got independent volume controls for each. You've also got independent VFO controls for each, so you can be easily tuning around on either VFO simultaneously. It's supplied with obviously a microphone in the box. Now this is a nice little microphone from TYT with up-down buttons on the top, which will control the frequency on the radio. Obviously a big chunky PTT on the side, as well as a lock switch and a lamp switch as well. So the microphone itself is actually backlit, although I've no idea how well that's going to come out on camera. It is supplied from stock with obviously the DC cable in the box, as with the microphone. There's also a programming cable in the box with it as well, and the full separation kit, which is really handy if you want to put the main body of the radio maybe in the boot of the vehicle and just have the sort of control panel up the front of the car. That's really nice, and also is that the microphone plugs in to the head unit rather than the main body. A nice added feature from TYT on that one. As I say, they are in stock and shipping now for just £199.95 plus delivery. Bye bye.